Hello. Hi, and welcome to your Mojo Moment. It's Mojo Moment time, and we're at 99. And I got to tell you, I'm so excited. This all started as a grand experiment, and here we are at 99, which is a milestone of sorts, because guess what? Tomorrow, as of this live, it will be 100. And for those of you that don't know, as of tomorrow, as of for the live videos, and so good to see you all here who are tuning in. Tomorrow, the 100th episode, because we're not there yet, but tomorrow, the 100th episode is going to be on the Mojo Recovery Specialist page. That is the only place you are going to find these. The link is in the description of this video. And thank you for the congrats on that. So make sure that you have already liked that page, that you have turned the notifications on, because 1 o'clock Monday through Friday, it will be happening. And 1 o'clock Pacific hour, Monday through Friday. This is happening on the Mojo Recovery Specialist page as of the 100th episode. So I'm really looking forward to continuing this for you, to celebrating with you, and having it continue on over in that space. So welcome everybody. I'm really pumped up today. There's a couple things I want to share. First of all, happy new moon. So as of this live video, today is a new moon, and for those of you who do pay attention to that kind of thing, a new moon is a fresh start. It is where you can plant some new seeds. It's where you can set your intentions for this next cycle and have, be in this energy flow of the natural flow of the universe. So here we are at this dark moon, which is a new moon, and then the light is going to begin to grow into a full moon. And I personally love, both a new and a full moon. I just love the moon. Anybody else out there love the moon? Go ahead, give us a thumbs up. I'm a moon child. Let's do it like hashtag moonchild, right? I'm partial to moon bathing, so that's just something that I enjoy. However, that's not really about your Mojo Moment today. But I just came off of a phenomenal weekend, which was the retreat, the embodiment experience retreat for my clients in the mentorship that I run. And I got to tell you, these women are so amazing, and getting to hold space for them for 2 full days and to just love them up and watch these women step into a place of their power, move through what I call the kinks, right? These are these kind of locked up spaces we all have them, right? If you've lived past 18 years old, frankly, if you live past 13, you've got some kinks. And to support these ladies in moving through that and watching them just blossom and own their mojo and step into their power and be in their bodies and have this kind of confidence. It's why I do what I do. So I'm on the heels of that. And what we did for our outing, I always take the ladies on an outing on the Saturday evening. We went to see Rockman. Now, has anybody seen Elton John's movie? Did you go see it this weekend? If you did, do a little thumbs up or let me know in a comment here. We went and saw Rockman, which, I know a little bit about Elton's life, but in his later years, I didn't know much about him at all in terms of his early years. And I certainly wasn't expecting, and I won't give anything away about the movie if you haven't seen it yet, but I wasn't expecting it to be as kind of deep and intense in many moments, and thoughtful in the ways of how we grow as humans, or really as spiritual beings in this human experience. And we had some great conversations about it, because I had a sense that the movie would emulate some of the things we discuss in the mentorship. And what was fascinating about the movie and about the biopic and how it really will wake up your mojo is because he speaks, the film speaks to, and the way that it shows you his story, it really speaks to how everything that we go through in our life will be layered into our of course, our experience, but it will be layered into our bodies, and it will be layered into how we feel about ourselves, and then the actions we take or we don't take, right? The people that we surround ourselves with or don't surround ourselves with, the things that we actually listen to, the beliefs that we adopt or we don't. And the movie spoke to this so powerfully and so clearly. And there's a great moment of liberation, right? There's a great moment of liberation in the, in the film, and it's a real culmination of stepping into one's mojo, right? One's true life force, one's true power. And the way that his life went, and I guess the way that his story went, it was very much after the acknowledgement, in this piece of liberation. And again, I don't want to give it away, so I'm doing my best to talk about it without giving it away. But it really speaks to when we are willing to be conscious enough, and when we are willing to get real. There's something I talk about in the one of my Rock Your Mojo programs, and I talk about this whole process of getting real, which is really recognizing where the hell you're at, like for real, like truthfully, not thinking that you're further ahead or not thinking you're further behind. Really getting very accurate, about where you are in your life, and then from that place, getting excited for you, to take the next action step. Because no matter where we are, no matter where you are, no matter what's happening, and how weighed down you feel by your life or your circumstances or your situation, there's always the next action that you'll be able to take. But what most of us do, and what you might be doing, is spinning your wheels, taking these actions that are not truly moving you in the direction powerfully that you desire. We'll take these little actions, and maybe it'll be a little side street here, a little side street there, and a distraction over here, and a distraction over there. When you are really getting real and recognizing the place of your truth and your now, it gives you access to that powerful next step. Okay, so it gives you that powerful next step, and sometimes it takes years for some of us to get to a place of being willing to be in a space of taking those powerful actions. And the moment in the film, where this liberation happened, you could just see, like, after that, I mean, he was already successful and had already made a shit ton of money, right? And made like music that has changed probably all of our lives. However, it really wasn't until after that liberation that that he, stepped into his true mojo power and even his greater service in the world. And it was really impactful. So if you haven't seen the movie, I do recommend that you see it. It's a very interesting way of telling someone's life story, and if you love his music, you'll really love the movie. The acting, the performances were fantastic. It was well done. It was very well produced. But what's interesting, and the other piece I wanted to share with you today, is that the principle which again he embodied was this distinction of, when you are looking and creating, I mean, looking is one thing, but when you are ready and you are creating this next thing in your life, which usually is going to be something of what we would call a higher nature, right? It's something where it's like a higher vibration. And I'm not talking about good, bad, something that is low vibration is a bad thing, or high vibration is, the great thing. That's not what I'm talking about. We exist in these wavelengths of energy, and they vibrate at different frequencies. So the higher vibrations just can move more swiftly and more efficiently. Low vibrations have more density. They're more, very earthbound and more static in their energetic makeup. So when you are creating something new in your life, and when you are going for this, this higher nature, this other vibration, but when you're creating something of a higher nature, you are required to let go of something of a lower nature. So in order to achieve something, this next thing, whatever this next thing is for you, whether it's a vacation or whether it's a new job or a promotion or a relationship, or what are you working on? What is it that you're having a desire for? Whatever that is, to ultimately experience that, it requires you to let go of the thing that doesn't serve you anymore, right? The thing of the lower nature, because that lower vibration is holding you at a more static place. And that's why people will say, oh my gosh, I feel stuck in my life. But you're not stuck. You just haven't been willing to let go of whatever the thing is. It could be a relationship. It could be a behavior. It could be, clutter or some junk in your house. It could be broken items. It could be thought patterns. It could be ways of being and your habits that you do day in and day out. It could be certain foods that you eat. I mean, it's whatever the lower nature is that is very person specific, right? And it's for you to discover what is the thing that is of a lower nature that doesn't serve you anymore. That is the first thing to let go of. And usually it's going to scare you. And usually it's going to feel uncomfortable. And yet when you let that thing go, now there's space. Literally, energetically, there's space for your desire and the higher nature to come into you, into your life, and for you to have a tangible, real experience. Not like, in our heads woo-woo experience, an actual, like in your life happening experience. And the movie emulated, this so well, this moment of liberation, because boy, talk about letting things of a lower nature go. Like, it's pretty profound. So go see the movie and then let me know if you like it. All right, so happy new moon, everybody, and this has been your Mojo moment for the day. For those of you tuning in on the latter part, welcome. So glad that you're here. Quick reminder: tomorrow, episode 100 is going to be, and episode 100 on into the future will only be on the Mojo Recovery Specialist page. And that's where it will go live. The link to that is in the description here of the live. So make sure you click on that, you like the page, and you turn your notifications on. Because that way, again, Monday through Friday, 1 p.m. Pacific hour, I will go live on that page as of episode 100. So come celebrate with me tomorrow. And thanks for celebrating with me today and every day that you tune in. I think that's it. I feel like I could ramble on. The moon is in Gemini today, so it's a very talkative one. So anyway, I love y'all lots. Really appreciate you being here. And as always, if something spoke to you and you feel like there is someone in your world that would gain benefit from hearing the Mojo moment, tag them below or feel free to share it out into your universe. All right, everybody, much love. Deborah Kagan signing off for now, and I will see you on episode 100, which, by the way, is going to be in a different location. Sneak peek, little teaser. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.